Alright, I was a couple minutes late, so we're gonna just jump right in. We got some more Final Fantasy VIII, and we are near the end of the first disc. I made a bit of an error when I mentioned that like there's a way for this next part to be like cheesed and just get like the correct answer. I forgot. This is actually a weird situation where we're about to go, we have to get a code that actually changes every time you play the game. Like there's a different they give you different numbers and everything. Uh but yeah, we need to go get the ID number from the Tomb of the Unknown King. This is gonna be the next part of the game that we're gonna do. I don't think we have anything that we need to take care of right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and try and progress. Although I will try and get escorted. Alright. So there is... I just gotta make sure I'm heading the right way. Okay, yeah, it's this way. It's gonna be at the end of this cave. Can't really see it at the moment, but it's coming into view. I feel like the terms used for the different types of fight starts they got flipped. Because usually back attack means you're the one that has the disadvantage. And struck first is usually like the same as like preemptive strike, which is what we usually get. But okay. Damn, Squall's already level 32. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna go for the magic plus 40% ability. It's always nice to have a good ability that you can just turn on as a passive. I'm gonna check and see if I have anything. Oh, damn. I do. Quistis, unfortunately, is in a setup where she does not have that luxury, so... Oh well. Damn, Irvine with the stacked abilities is at 3,200. We have so much more HP than we need right now because of the Kuragas. I like that, though. Alright. Tomb of the Unknown King, here we go. Never mind. Squall's swole as fuck strength stat allows us to still kill stuff really easily and quickly right now. What's up, Al? Good to see ya. Hope you're having a good day so far. See if we have anything I can turn into abilities. I don't know what mystery fluid does, and I'm very curious. I don't seem to be able to get anything there, but we can get some more arrows, and I do like arrows. I always like when RPGs have, like, you've got, like, a core set of elements, but then there's also, like, a secondary set of elements, but they're not quite as common, so they feel kind of special. Like, that happens with, I feel like Final Fantasy obviously does it with, Earth, usually wind, water. Those are usually, like, elements that are not as common as your fire, ice, lightning, but they're there. I also am fond of the, it's not quite as egregious, but in Persona, usually the light and shadow skills, especially in the earlier games where they're not even, like, regular damaging skills, they're usually just insta-kills. Like, those are, like, more rare than the other elements usually. So, I like that. It's cool. Whoa! That's what that does? The higher elements and trails, yeah. Yeah, you don't usually see the, stuff like Mirage, Time, and, what was the other one? There's a couple. But yeah, no, I like that. Alright, Meltdown is a crazy good ability for this point in the game. Fuck, I don't even remember how I got the thing that we turned into those. We turned it from a card, but I don't remember the name of the card. Oh, man. Oh, Mystery Fluid. It was Mystery Fluid. Well, that was the name of the item that we got. Hold on. I want to see. Oh, damn it. I don't think we have the enemy that I don't think we have access to the enemy that can give that to us right now. Base is the other one. Okay. Yeah, we don't have access to the enemy. We had one card at the beginning of the game that we turned into the Meltdowns. Meltdown is crazy. You can tell, though, that with Final Fantasy VIII, like, unlike Final Fantasy VII, which could afford to not include, like, all of the spells that have been in all the previous Final Fantasy games, because of the junction system requiring so many spells, like, they basically made sure that, like, every spell that's been in a Final Fantasy was in this game. Like, Meltdown, I'm pretty sure, was only last seen in Final Fantasy VI. was a very late game spell, too. I wonder, I only have 10, but I wonder if even 10 is enough to, like, do something crazy. No. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and save. We'll head inside. Student ID number 5. So our number is 5. I'm gonna jot that down. In fact, we're gonna... You know what? I don't usually use the stream to overlay stuff, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Gotta have our one of our usual... There we go. I'm just gonna hide it up in the top corner, just as a reminder. There is more stuff we can do in here, so let's do that. Guy gives us protect. That's not bad. We can take protects. We can actually get a new Guardian Force, so we're gonna keep going through this, because if we skipped and we just decided to go back, we wouldn't be able to get the Guardian Force. The Guardian Forces might just be my favorite aspect of this game. And I'm saying this as someone that, like, Alright, we gotta go right. I say this as someone that, like, I'm ambivalent towards the summons of, Final Fantasy games. Like, I think they're cool, but, like, I don't usually take that much stock in them, but... Oh, man, the Guardian Forces, the way that they operate, the fact that you can summon them as summons, the fact that they, like, can get different abilities that you can choose which order to get them to learn, and have influence on how you, like, progress through the game. The fact that they help you with like your stat allocation and everything like that. Like that's really cool. I really like that. They are probably one of my favorite parts of the game. It's a shame though, because like some people have mentioned like Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy VII have a bad habit of your characters like they can become homogenous by the end of the game. But like I feel like this game, your characters just become homogenous kind of right from the start. Like I feel like everybody's gonna grab the same spells. They're all gonna try to stock up on everything. The only thing that differentiates them is like their special attack that you can do in certain circumstances. Like I feel like I'm just using the same character 3 times with different skins. I think that's one of the things that I don't care for about this game. Like in Final Fantasy VII, yeah, you can technically make everybody the same, but you probably won't because of your limited materia and their equipment, determining which ones you can, like how much you can use. And then in Final Fantasy VI, like you can, like they still have like special attacks that you can readily use, plus their stats are usually like different enough that like they're very like I don't know. We have a boss fight here that we got to do. And he has a very important spell that we need to take from him. He is a boss, even though the music is not that of a boss. He is considered a boss. His name is Sacred. The only reason why he's not a boss, right, is because we actually are going to be fighting him and another boss together as an actual boss fight later. So he's not hard right now. Yeah, so let's go ahead and grab the life spell. And finally revive with a magic. I like the sound effect that makes when he swings his mace at stuff. Just like a clunk. Probably easier to do all of this stocking up now before we have to fight it and the other boss at the same time. Although I think there's a possibility we might get something new that we can only grab from them in the actual boss fight. It does have a cartoony sound effect. Start grabbing shells. Another thing that's unfortunate is that you are hard capped by the amount of spells you can hold at one time. And there are more spells in the game than you have slots to be holding stacks of. So, like, I can't even have all the spells that I want at one time. And your characters are going to inevitably want all of the same best spells. And they won't have enough space to differentiate themselves with a few special tech spells. I mean, I guess they could. Yeah, that was easy. Okay, let's do... Wow, the defensive stats are really good with life. Alright, we'll do life on vitality for Irvine. We'll give her life for that slot as well. Because you can only hold 32 spells at a time. There are definitely more than 32 spells in the game. Let's check on our Guardian forces. You're doing good with that. You're almost done with that. You're doing fine with that. You're working on that. You're working on that. Okay. Oh boy, yet another cop driving down the street with his siren going off. Yeah, we just gotta go right at every given opportunity. We got float. I'm gonna give that to Quistis. Alright, cool. Ooh. Nah, never mind. He doesn't really have anything. I was just like, oh, cool, new enemy. They don't have anything worth grabbing. Oh, this guy's, like, resistant to physical damage. Okay, guy, I guess we'll do... God, I don't see him taking much damage from water, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, that didn't do much. Did more than all the other physical attacks did, but not much. If I do arrow, how much will arrow do? Comparable damage. How much HP does this thing have? Is it worth it to keep going with this? Oh, he's almost dead. I'm gonna see if I can turn it into a car. Yeah. Let's see what that does. I can't turn it into a card? Oh, because you need to get multiple in order to turn it into something. I need 4 so I can get a rune armlet. Alright. Yeah, there it is. There's our boss. His big bro. That is a very Final Fantasy VII-ass thing that they just did. I like how the stronger guy is actually the smaller one. Yeah, we don't have anything we need to do here. I'm gonna... Alright, so these guys are gonna keep on healing if they're grounded. So we're gonna make them not grounded. Alright, let's check their stats. See how much HP they've got. what we got to work with, what we got to whittle down. All right, big boy, he's got 4,700. That is not too bad. We can work with that. And then as far as little guy, what are we looking at there? $3,800. Okay. I'm gonna put double on everybody. And I'm gonna start putting protect on the gang as well. I guess Quistis doesn't need the double. Okay, they're both weak to wind, so that's pretty good to know. Do I have arrow on you, or is it just Squall? I think just Squall has it. Wind damage to one enemy. I'm gonna try Tornado. Fuck it. Jeez. Oh my god, we have broken this game. That was 1,500 for one of them. And we did double, so we did 3,000 damage to each of them. That is insane. That is insane. Oh, this game is funny. I wonder if I can turn these guys into cards. Nope, okay. That's fine. Oh, they're back down on the ground. I didn't even realize that. Oh, we need to cast Float on them again. That's okay, we got double. We can do double and Float on both. And then I'll cast Arrow. I'm not sure if this will kill. It does not, because they healed enough. Bro, I lost! Dude said Aniki. The brothers defeated. Mighty ones, may we join you? Yeah. That Sacred's card. So yeah, we got the Minotaur brothers as Guardian Force. Thanks to you, I am now free from this cramped stone coffin. However, there is something I have been thinking of for a long time. Is it really necessary to entomb those traveling the world after such a long and tiring journey through life? And then he just fucks off. Alright, so first off, we need to see what abilities these guys have. They start at level 7. Damn. Alright, we're gonna go for Strength Junction. And we're gonna Junction... We're gonna put this on Quistis, so that we can learn Strength Junction, and then we'll actually be able to have all 3 of our characters have Strength Junctioning. Finally. You know what? Sure. I think we'll go ahead and card mod the Minotaur for the 10 Adamantines. I'm pretty sure that's a really strong item. Guardian Force learns the Vitality plus 60% ability. Alright, sure. That means we can just... Nice. I don't remember what the Dino Bones do, but you know what? Let's fucking... We get 100 of them. We might as well do it. Large dinosaur bone. Oh, that's right. It's compatibility with the brothers. Alright, I'm gonna leave 70 of them behind because I think I might be able to turn those into something. What if I... Yeah, it gives us Quake. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't want to overuse and then not be able to get Quake. That's pretty crazy. Quake is such a strong ability, like, spell to have this early. Alright. We gotta get out of here. Earthquake. Let's go ahead and save We just got through this whole dungeon. Oh! Alright, let's take our time getting back to Delling so we can get some AP for our new Guardian Force. Junction Quake to his strength stat, so he has a little bit more. Magic Stone. I think that gives us the second tier magics. Yeah, Thundaras. Blizzaras. Etc. Well, back to Delling City. I want to see something, actually. With the Guardian forces. Okay. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't like doubling up on certain stats with the same Guardian forces, and not really, no. Not doubling up on anything that I don't already have covered importantly, so. I got 5. Wait, what? Oh no, yeah. I had 005. I had 5. I forgot that it could be 3 digits because I was like, oh, number 5. Alright, well. Both Balam and Galbadi are joining with the general from the Galbadian army. Why? No point in me thinking about it. Seeds aren't meant to question why. Okay, Squall. It's a random spot to say that, and also it's a weird way of thinking. I think you have every right to be just a little cautious and wonder why. You know, I can't really think of like what kind of a voice Renoa would have. I tend to, for some reason, like gravitate towards something that a voice that would sound kind of like Yuna from 10, but I feel like that can't be right. She's definitely not a Tifa or an Aerith. Oh. She has not received the type of training you all have and may become a burden. It's for the best that she stays out of this operation. Oh, that's right. He's her dad. A serious problem. But it doesn't concern you. It's our problem. That's not the case. We have far more important things to worry about. Aw, Squall, that's so touching of you to say that. Once our mission is accomplished here, we're working for Renoa as per our contract. I don't know what your situation is, but please don't interfere when the time comes. And if I do, what's his problem? We're all seeds here. We act accordingly. We're here to knock off the sorceress, right? So let's get down to business. We're gonna kill the sorceress, or at least try to. Sure you know about the Galbadian government reaching an agreement with Sorceress Adia. There's going to be a ceremony tonight to commemorate the event. It'll be held at the presidential residence. During the ceremony, you will split up into 2 teams and get in position. I assume she probably has appeared in at least 1 or 2 games to have voice acting, but I don't. I never played any game where she does have voice acting. I'll say that much. The gateway team will enter the gateway and stand by. The sniper team will stand by at the front of the presidential residence until the ceremony is over. This is where the sniper team will wait, right here where I'm standing. So we're going to divide into 2 teams, the sniper team and the gateway team. That's the presidential residence. Once the ceremony ends, a parade for the sorceress will begin. That's when the gate will open. Lay low until then. The parade may be canceled if there's any commotion. We must avoid that at all costs. Once the gate opens, the sniper team will move out. With the parade drawing the crowd and the guards' attention, it should be rather easy to move about. The sniper team will head for the roof of the residence. In the corridor by the sorcerer's room, there is a hatch that leads to the clock tower. There's a clock tower here housing a carousel clock. You'll find the sniper rifle there. Stand by in the clock tower until exactly 8 o'clock. 20 o'clock, 8 p.m. The parade will begin by the gate. The gate sorceress will be riding on the parade vehicle. After it leaves the gate, the vehicle will turn left, like this. This way. The parade will circle around the city and along the outer road and return to this space. It will return on this side. Then we'll turn right and head this way. Here's where the gateway team comes into play. God, there's so much happening here. At exactly 20 o'clock, the parade will pass under the gateway. It is a lot of instructions. It's a little overwhelming. At this point, the gateway team will operate the console to drop the gates. The sorceress will be trapped inside the gateway. At 20 o'clock, the carousel clock will rise out of the roof, carrying the sniper team up as well. There will be no obstruction between the sniper team and the sorceress. Take the open shot. Bang. That's all. Now we wait. You're free to go anywhere. Go check out the city if you wish. Just one thing. Stay out of trouble. Who do you think we are? We're not like your daughter. Report to my residence when you're ready. We'll hold a final meeting then. After that, we'll proceed with the operation. Alright, so the guide that I'm following mentions it might be a good idea to check out the junk shop. And you know what? Sure. Let's go find the junk shop. No, I can't get on? You're not gonna let me get on? Okay. I guess I have to talk to the guy when the thing shows up. Yep, okay, that's it. Abadi Hotel? No, thank you. Shopping arcade. Sure. Oh! I guess we can make, a new thing for Renoa. Why not? There's not a lot of options to, like, upgrade, to upgrade a weapon in this game, unfortunately. This game does not have very many weapons for each of the characters, unfortunately. Time to form the teams. The sniper team and the leader of this operation. The sniper and the leader of this operation. Oh, fuck FF8. That's a very harsh thing to say just because there's not a lot of weapons in the game. But you know what? I like an RPG with a lot of cool weapons, so I agree. Everybody's looking at Squall. Ah, he said it himself! I will. Fine, I'll leave the rest up to you. Sniper team has decided. I'm pretty sure Quistis should probably be the gateway team. Yeah. Oh, that's right. What? Odine Bangle? Oh. Maybe that bangle could have come in handy. I'll make the first charge when we make the full-on attack. I'll try to buy some time. And Irvine's like, nah, I got this. For the most part, yes. A lot of dialogue happening that I keep accidentally cutting past. There's no good or bad side, just two hot sides holding different views. I am not gonna lie, I probably don't know where I am right now. Oh, you know what? Because I didn't talk to this guy. Inside the gate until 20, you can enter through this door. The sorceress will pass through exactly at 20. In that instant, lower the gates using the control console located at the top floor and trap her inside the gateway. Okay. Oh, I gotta follow Caraway where he went. You two will wait here. General, why has the Sorceress decided to have such an extravagant parade? She wants to establish her place in Galbadia Garden since she's chosen. Oh, god damn it. So that's why Galbadia Garden wants her out. It's starting. I'm returning to my residence. Good luck. Oh boy. Maybe I was too hard on her. You don't have time to go apologize, Quistis. No, we don't. Quistis, come on. You're smarter than this, I hope. Okay. There'll be chaos out there soon. You'll be safe here. God, this is a disaster. I remember when I played this section the first time, and I just, like, I face-palmed. I was like, wow. They would make the mistake of going back in, missing Renoa completely within seconds of each other, and getting locked in her room. I'm gonna turn off encounters here. There's something we can grab down here in the sewers. Got a new thing for weapons. It's always nice. She's not a seed, but she can do this. Ooh, we can do this. Here we go. She's gonna try and give... That didn't work. Damn, her arm is twitching like a motherfucker. Ooh. Just crumpled onto the floor. I don't know what that was all about, but good for you, Adia. And she just walks right through the door, phases right through it. Doesn't even need to open it. I don't remember if it's even explained why the sorceresses have these powers and like what they're supposed to mean. But she's about to speak. And she's been strung along. Oh boy, Renoa. Lowlifes. Shameless, filthy wretches. How you celebrate my ascension with such joy, hailing the very one whom you have condemned for generations. Have you no shame? What happened to the evil, ruthless sorceress from your fantasies? The cold-blooded tyrant that slaughtered countless men and destroyed many nations? Where is she now? She stands before your very eyes to become your new ruler. Yeah, she's unfortunately brainwashed everybody. This is reality. No one can help you. Sit back and enjoy the show. Well, R.I.P. Delling. Rest assured, you fools. Your time will come. This is only the beginning. Let us start a new reign of terror. I will let you live a fantasy beyond your imagination. And she's just gonna fuck off now. Let us end this ceremony with a sacrifice. And apparently she just made that statue come to life. There's a whole lot of weird, dumb shit that happens in this game that I don't know if it's like... if there's any real explanation for it. Oh god. You gonna break through the windows, Al? We need to get to the glasses on the shelf near the door. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to put one right here. Cool. Pretty sneaky. All right, let's go ahead and save on slot 3 here. All right, the other two are not junctioned, so this is bad. Oh boy, we got a couple more of these guys. Oh shit, I forgot I had my cursor memory on. Curse spike? Whoa, 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 whoa. I caught a glimpse of what that said. Level question mark death. Okay. She already has electrocute. I'm gonna turn off encounters real quick. Didn't I just come from this one? Right? Yeah. I don't... Oh, that's right. You have to do this and then go in there. Here we go. They're late because they got caught up in doing shit they shouldn't have done. And now they got this weird, creepy parade. And they're not in position. Of course, Cypher's with her. I'm gonna make sure that status attack. Nope, I need to see if I have any stat defense. I do. I do not have... break on Squall. That's interesting. Do I have it on Irvine? I do have it on Irvine, but he has it junctioned. Shit. Do I have any way to make break? Because that gives us... I think that gives us petrification defense, and we need that, apparently. According to the guide, it's helpful. Okay, yeah, cool. There we go. Petrification resistance at 40%. Not the greatest, but that's usable. No one is gonna notice. Well, to be fair, they are part of a parade that is full of brainwashed people. So, whether or not they're noticed isn't super important. At least not by anyone not named Adia. Adia is really the only one that they have to worry about. And Cypher. The Cypher is obviously brainwashed in a way where he will, like, he's hostile. Everybody else is just kind of paying attention to Adia. There we are. This next boss fight is just with these two. And the guide mentions that we need to draw something right away. So we're going to do that. Got Carbuncle. That is a Guardian Force. We love getting new Guardian Forces. You know what? I think it'd probably be wise to kill one of them first, and then we'll do our drawing that we want to do. Let me just check the stats. Oh, I don't have scan on. Wait, no. Yeah, I do. It's at the top. $1,700 HP, so not a lot. Really nothing to worry about for this point in the game, for us anyway. Resonance. That would probably be a respectable attack if we didn't have 3,000 HP. I'm sure that was meant for a party that's like closer to 1,200-ish. Alright, now we can just sit here and draw shit. And get more breaks. And we'll probably want to stick around for Essenas as well. Alright, you're already maxed out, so never mind. Cool. We got Carbuncle. We did. Apparently, these guys had reflect status set up like innately, but we didn't bother to use magic, so it didn't even matter. And now, since they saved her, now she's like all clingy with Squall. Alright, well, let's check our new guy. He's level 16, that's pretty good. I'll give the junction to Renoa. It's not much, but I mean, we can give her something to defend herself for a bit. Actually, now would probably be a good chance, a good time to try and get something for her that's usable. Ah, god damn it. Trying to... There we go. Rearrange. I guess we'll do that. Also need to make sure we have... Alright, that's about as good as we're gonna get for her right now. Well, there's the rifle. There's our sniper gun. Here you go. It's up to you, man. Don't miss the shot. Yep, Cypher is alive and well. I have to go through Cypher? That's the way it goes as a seed. You can't choose your enemies. I may end up killing Cypher. You know, some of these things, Squall, would be real... Like, some of the things that you say inside, you should probably, like, say out loud. Because just blurting that out, like, I may end up killing Cypher. Like, that's such a wonderful thing to just say. Like, he's lucky that she understands what he means. It's all up to Irvine. Is he freaking out? Don't tell me you're getting the jitters. I can't do it. Well, you have to do it. You know what? I'm gonna take off Brothers, and I'm gonna give it to somebody else just to... Wait, what? Oh, it's because because taking them off also takes off the passive ability. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna give it to Zell, so that he has something to work with. Oh, he doesn't have any magic right now. Okay, well, we'll just have to try and... give him something. Cool. It's a little janky, but it works. I'm gonna check the Guardian Force's abilities that we're working on right now and see if they're all things that I am okay with. Gonna move that to HP Junction. Oh, the new spell that we can get from this guy. Or not? Let's see if the card mod turns these red bats into anything worthwhile. Vampire fangs? Eh. For a brief second there, I thought we were gonna have to fight the water wheel. I was like, what in the fuck? That would have been badass. Ooh. Oh, holy shit. Oh, I see. One of these is the right level for it. But the one on the bottom is not high enough level. We can get Drain. Nice. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I might have to turn off the encounters real quick so I can figure out if I'm going the right way. Oh my goodness. Did I just go? Oh my fucking god. I went all the way back to where I came from. Oh my god, now we have to go all the way back. Again. Did I just go around in a fucking big circle? I think I did. God damn it. This place is very confusing. Oh! I didn't see that drop point. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, I can't. Because I can only go the way that the wheels are spinning towards. That just leads us back here. Wait, what? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? And then we can go up this way. Bullshit, we just made it. It feels like we're so late. I like how they put the gates down as if she didn't just warp through a door in a previous cutscene. I guess they don't know that she has the power to just phase through doors. Come on, Irvine. Get in position and take the shot. Just a sign. He tried. He actually had a good shot. It just... She blocked it like it was nothing. Okay, your aim was perfect. Just leave the rest to me. I'm going in for the sorceress. Just be ready to back me up. Alright, I'm going to take... Zell. We're gonna get rid of that. And then Renoa. You are gonna take that. We're gonna put Kiraga in that slot. Guess we'll put Esena here. This is mostly for her to just kind of be a healer. She's not really going to be doing much offense. Guess she could draw. She could cast some spells, but... she's mostly just going to sit there and help the gang out. Keep everything nice and stable. Way to make an entrance, Squall. I feel like she could do whatever, like, she could just leave this area if she really wanted, I think. I think she's just pissed that her parade got ruined. I prefer to be called her knight. Some knight you are. Time to fight Cypher. Poor Cypher's gonna get his ass completely kicked. That was very fast. A seed planted in a rundown garden. It's time for the, I believe the final boss of the disc of this section. We can get the Dispel magic from her by drawing, so it'd be a pretty good idea to do that. Let's do a quick scan, see how much HP she's got. I imagine she's probably near the top end of how much she's allowed to have because of our power leveling and what we've done with the game so far. Oh yeah, she's maxed out. She's got 7,000 HP. That's still not that bad. Even her Aga spells are only doing a few hundred, so we're doing fine. This should be easy with how much we've prepared up till now. Alright, Squall, start going on offense. Oh yeah, she's not gonna last very long. I think our best bet is to just let Squall do physical attacks on her and just draw dispels until he puts her down. Looks like it's only going to take about 8 hits to kill her. 9. Yeah, probably closer to 9. We've definitely over-prepared for this part. And that is, you know, it's fine by me. Because if you under-prepare, the boss fights go on for a little too long. Between drawing stuff and then prepping your party. If we wanted to cheese this, we could actually just use Carbuncle to set up Reflect, and then she'd have to waste time dispelling our Reflect because she only uses magic. I feel like being rude, so we're gonna do that. If we even get the chance to do it. There we go. Ruby Light. Might as well show off the Carbuncle. I haven't shown off Brothers yet. We'll have to do that at some point. Alright, Adia, now you can just waste some time dispelling our Reflect while we get some free shots in. Astral Punch? That did nothing. That did 30 whole damage. You know what? Let's use Brothers. Why not? Well, she dispelled Renoa's. That's so funny. Her Astral Punch does nothing, but it's her only option if she hasn't dispelled our Reflect. These guys are the stand-in for Titan in this game. I prefer Titan, but it is pretty funny watching these guys do their thing. Alley-oop. I do like Quetzalcoatl more than Ramu as the like stand-in for the lightning summon though, because I mean, cool bird, mythological bird versus just an old guy with a big beard. I think I'm gonna take the cool bird. We got a bunch of abilities learned. That'll be cool for next time to set up. We'll watch this scene, and that'll be the end of the stream. We managed to make it to the end of the first disc. Ugh! Just impaled him. Don't worry, he'll be fine. I don't remember if they explain how he survives. I mean, I guess she didn't really hit a vital. You just kind of got hit in the shoulder. But when we resume, spoilers, he's okay, but they don't really explain why he's okay. So I guess we'll have to find out what happens next next time. Thank you, Al, for tuning in. Thank you, any VOD watchers. Thank you, any lurkers. We'll catch you next week with more of this at the usual time. Till then, have yourselves a good one. See you then. Bye-bye.